Here we go. Here we go. Welcome back to Echo Base Network Live. Who all do we have here? What an amazing video about our buddy Rob Pearson. We're going to bring Rob out here in just a moment. We also have our host, Nicholas Glenn, with us. And sorry for the delayed transition there, guys. That is totally my fault. We're going to make that a little bit smoother for next Saturday night. Saturday night, Why We Love Star Wars, one of our favorite times of the week, guys. One of our favorite times of the week for sure. I want to give some thanks and some hellos to people that I saw in the chat. DGL3, hello, sir. Hail Fenrir Fire. We've got Mark the Infinitely Tired, if he's still with us. My student, Mr. William Albritton. I timed you out for calling me by my first name, William. Don't forget, I'm the coach. Let's see. Clavis is here with us. Hail, Clavis. ATTE Greatest. What's his face, Mick? Whatever. Thank you for coming back again. What's his face? We really appreciate you, man. Thank you for the super chat, Matt G. We greatly appreciate that, sir. Dashi T. Hail, Dashi T. Glenn Schroeder, who is in both chats. Thank you very much for being here, Glenn. Christopher Perez, Stephen Ernest, my brothers, Cotton Candy Hair Jeremy, and Turd Burglar. Thank you so much for being here, guys, and everything that you do. Check your Twitter. I sent you guys a DM a couple days ago. Let's see. Fenrir Fire, I think I already mentioned you. Tommy, hail, Tommy. And my brother, Rob Pearson, as I already mentioned, is here, and we're going to talk about his story in just a moment. Kathia Starr is with us. Hail, Kathia. And Captain Trek is here. Hello, Captain Trek. Thank you for being here. And we have a $5 super chat from Mr. John Matrix. Thank you so much, John. We greatly appreciate that. He says, funny I mentioned the amazing Lucas in my video talk about facts and evidence. Yes, we loved having the amazing Lucas on. That was just awesome. Mr. Happy Sack, thank you very much for being here. Knight of Ren 789, thank you. Hail to you. Hail to Bazooka Bill. Episode 1 was the best movie, hands down. Okay, hey, that's great. We're glad that you like that. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, Jedi Bill 797. Hail, Jedi Bill. Thank you for being here. So I think I've caught up with everybody. We're going to, at this time, going to go ahead and bring in my brother from another mother, Mr. Nicholas Glenn. Could not do it without him. Nick, hail chat.
How's it going, guys? Another Saturday night with the Echo Base Network.
Saturday night. All right.
Yep, this is our cult meeting meetup.
Yes.
Our Saturday night cult meeting meetup.
Yes. Scary. Scary. All right. Wow. We got so many. Look, I'm trying to catch up with the chat and everything. So Nick, I'll let you introduce our guest and bring him on, and we will get this thing. Look, we have an amazing show. We just played the video of his story. Now Mr. Rob Pearson's going to come on, and I think he's got a very special event for us tonight. Nick, why don't you tell us about it?
All right, guys. So you guys saw the video. We got Rob Pearson on here. He is an amazing prop builder, and he has been a supporter of our channel since almost pretty much the beginning of our channel. I know he was in I'm pretty sure he was in our first ever live stream that we were really just testing, but we're so glad to have him on here. We're so glad that we got to share his story, and he has an awesome, all right, so normally we do the giveaways. He is actually providing the giveaway tonight, and I cannot wait for you guys to see what it is.
Yeah.
So you guys definitely stay till the end of this video, because you are not going to want to miss this giveaway tonight.
I'm sorry I interrupted you. My bad.
No. Go ahead.
It's because you're contagious.
Yeah.
Bad coach. Bad. Look, he has an amazing something to give away, and the dude is just so talented. It is outrageous. Hail to Lukov. I just saw it. Lukav. I don't know, but I know I'm close. Third time's a charm. All right. Well, let's go ahead and bring in the man who is up at the wee early of the morning, Mr. Rob Pearson.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going,
Yeah,
Rob?
let's go.
Hi, chat. How's
And-
everybody tonight?
Andy has that awesome R2
Oh.
right next to him.
Eh,
What that makes me and Coach super jelly.
Yes. I will trade you right now that R2 for my collection behind me. What do you say?
Mhm.
no, I'm good.
Good choice.
I've still got plenty of my stuff up in the loft. I've got to get it out and put it somewhere where I can see it. But
Yeah.
I'll get there eventually.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Look at this. All right, Rob, tell us about R2.
He's plywood construction inside, but everything external is all aluminium. So he's pretty robust when you take him to Comic-Cons and stuff. All the kids climbing all over him, pretty much. He's well, I love it. He's running 12 volts at the moment. He was running 24 originally, but he was so fast it was ridiculous. You could have put a skateboard on the back and gone shopping on him. So he's all mostly aluminium. There's a few bits of plastic, but he is what he is, and he makes lots of noises
All
when
right.
you turn him up.
When you started this process of building R2, did you know that it was going to turn out and look like this?
That was the hope.
That was R2 saying no.
All of the plans are available, so you can make him as well as you want to. Really, there's plans where you can make him just out of plastic, and he can still look pretty good. But I do prefer him being all aluminium.
It looks like the real deal to me. Like, that's just amazing.
I'll turn him down, otherwise he'll be interrupting all night.
That's super cool. So how much does that R2 weigh? Is it
Um,
heavy?
This one weighs about 120 pounds. So you wouldn't want to be hit by him when he's at full stretch, definitely.
I'm sorry. Did you say that you would you would sell him for 120 pounds?
I did not. No, definitely. A couple more zeros, maybe.
Yeah, for real. For real. All right. So when you look, your story is amazing, Rob, and just thank you from me and Nick for always being here with us and being such a positive influence. And we just love having you around, man. When you started, I'm trying to think of how I want to word this. What made you pick R2?
He's always been my favorite in all of the films. He's just perfect. He's the perfect character. He's the hero in every film, and he just gets away with so much. I'm gonna have to take this off. I don't know how you wear them all night. It's so hot. Oh, right.
So R2's always been your favorite. Are you going to make some type of companion for R2?
Well, I do have a BB-8 on the go, but sort of interest has waned on that one a little bit, really, due to the films over the last couple of years. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I might get back on it.
What about an R5D4? Do you see many of those out there?
A friend of mine does have one. He lives about 60 miles away, but he has got one, and it
That's
does
my
have a
favorite.
bad motivator as well.
Oh, really?
wow.
Yeah, it pops out the top and smokes, and it's very good.
One of our
That's
teachers
fucking
at school has a 3D printer, and I sent her an image of a R5D4, and she made it for me. So it sits on my desk at work. So everybody, or I think most of the people saw your special that we just played on the other stream.
Yeah.
But for those who did not, why don't you tell us just a little bit about your Star Wars story, how it started with you, how you fell in love with it, and how you still have it today, like with the rest of us.
Yeah, the first time I really saw it was Christmas. They always used to show it on BBC over here at Christmas. So it must have been out. It was probably about 79, I think. Probably was the first time I saw it, and that was it. Just hooked instantly. Watched it as many times as I could, whenever I could. And then I don't know about out there, but when we finally did get a video player, We used to have a man come round with tapes in his boot of his car, in the trunk of his car, and that was always the one that I would pick. And then Empire Strikes Back came out, and he had that in the boot of his car. So we'd just go around a cycle every month of which ones we were going to pick. So if you can hear a noise, it's the kettle. I'm going to have to brew myself a coffee to keep awake.
Oh, that's okay. Go right ahead. I just had one.
So what time is it over there right now?
It is 1:25 in the morning.
Oh wow! So it's late for you.
Yeah, I got up early as well. One of the boys didn't sleep too well, so I've been up 19, 20 hours.
Wow. Well, we appreciate you taking the time to stay up and be on with us tonight.
Very
for
happy
sure.
to be here. This is brilliant.
So tell us some of your other favorite props and stuff that you've done. I know from the pictures you've sent, two of my favorite are probably the grenades for the gun in Aliens.
Oh yeah,
and that right there, the
proton grenade.
Yeah, for the Han Solo used to blow up the shield generator on Endor. And Rob actually sent us a video of this. It actually will stick to what metal? Is it got a magnet in it? Or?
Yeah, it's got 4 magnets in the base. It's actually a kit that comes as bare plastic, so you can buy them yourself. But it doesn't come with any electronics, so that's something you have to add, because I've obviously put a sound chip in mine with lights as well. That one's just a bare at the moment. I haven't put any electronics in that one.
But you do have one with electronics, right?
I did, yeah, but I gave it away as a Christmas present.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a pretty good Christmas present for somebody. I definitely would have taken that for a Christmas present. But so, tell us some of the other props that you've done that are some of your favorites.
I, like my wife, absolutely love Stargate. So for Christmas this year, I made her a Stargate mirror, which well, I don't know if you can see, but it does rotate as well. So if you don't like where you're going, you can always change the destination.
Oh, that is so cool.
And, you can see over there, but just behind the kettle there is my kit as well, which I'm starting to rebuild. A little bit of body work needed at the moment. What else have we got? I've got did this for my wife last year, which is the Back to the Future 3 picture that Doc gives to Marty at the end by the train, but I've put a working clock in it, so you can actually tell the time with it. What else we got?
So we got an interesting question. How many hours did it take to make that? So
which one?
I don't know. Just as you're telling us, you could just, as you're showing us, you could just kind of tell us.
R2 took 18 months. It was on and off. It wasn't like sort of full on every day, but it was probably a good 6 hours a week, I should think, for 18 months to get him where he is now.
Are you done with him, or are you still working on him?
No, I'm adding gadgets. He will have the periscope on top, and also an ejecting lightsaber as well.
Oh man! You have definitely got to send us video of that when you get that done.
Just come back on the show and show us.
Yeah,
we don't want a video.
Yeah, love to.
We want you back on here and show us. Absolutely, that's amazing.
Looking around for stuff. Yeah. And
I'm going to guess that you're going to make with the Return of the Jedi Luke lightsaber hilt.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I've got sorry about this.
Have you made a Masters of the Universe power sword from Christopher Perez?
No, but that is on my list. Yeah. And a proper Sword of Omens as well. And Inigo Montoya's rapier from
The Princess Bride. That's right. Yeah. All right, I got to ask you this as a fan, as a total nerd fan.
Yeah,
the same as all of us. I don't know why I'm nervous to ask you this question. Because I am a fanatic for Nick. Do you want to fill in the blank, Nick? What kind of prop do you think I would ask Rob about that's not Star Wars related?
Was it the one that I would have guessed the one that he just mentioned a second ago?
What?
The Sword of Omens.
Yeah. All right. So that's high up there. But I already knew that he had messed around with that
Okay.
from the video. So there's something that we have not mentioned that I'm like, oh, surely he's done something.
That's not Star Wars related?
Yes. Use the Force, Nicholas.
I know when you tell me, I'm gonna be like, I should have known that, but I can't.
Right. My question is, have you ever made anything Tron related?
Oh, okay.
No.
We got to fix that. And I'm going to buy it.
Yeah, Coach has really been on the. I should have guessed that. I really should have.
Yes, you should have.
But Coach has been on the Tron kick here.
Last several years.
Yeah. Which I love. I love Tron. Also.
There's actually a light cycle for sale somewhere. I'm not going to disclose. That's a very fair price that I'm watching, and it's in the box unopened. And I'm like, ooh, that would look amazing on my shelf. So, all right, tell us about some more of these props, man.
Yeah. What we got? Got the John Hammond cane from Jurassic Park. There, don't know if it'll focus, but there is an insect in there as well.
Is that an actual real insect?
It's a crane fly, yeah, which is what they actually used in the film rather than mosquitoes, because mosquitoes just aren't big enough.
Right.
So yeah, there's a real crane fly in the end there.
All right. So,
and what is that? I was just going to ask, what is that? That obviously it's not hardened tree sap.
No, it's just a clear polyurethane resin.
Okay.
I found some wooden eggs basically, and used those to get the shape, and then I made a 2-piece mold out of those. Fill halfway, just as it's starting to go off, put the crane fly on it so he sticks, and then once it's gone off enough that he's not going to move, pour the other half, and then when the whole thing's gone off, you take it out and polish it, and then put clear lacquer on it and stick it in the end. And that's a wooden cane that I've put on my lathe. I'll put it on my metal lathe because I don't have a wooden lathe, and then shaped it and sprayed it up.
Lukov says Tron Legacy is awesome, and he also says, "What? Help me out with this one, Nick. Voight Conf test machine.
Do you know what that is, Rob?
I'm not sure
Voight
what that is.
Conf test machine. VOIGT space KAMPF.
I'm not sure.
Void Camp? No, I don't know what that one is.
I saw Conan the Barbarian sword. Have you ever thought about that?
There's a company over here called Blades UK, and then they do an awful lot of movie swords that are so cheap. I've actually got one. I do have the Conan Barbarian sword because it was only it's about $70.
Oh wow,
That's it.
Yeah,
Wow.
and it looks really good, and it comes with a.
Do they
plaque
ship to the
that you can
States?
put on the wall. There's probably available in the States because somebody makes them somewhere. But yeah, it's really good.
So,
I'd pay $70 for a Conan sword.
Nah, I'd rather have an Excalibur.
That
Yeah.
would be nice. Yeah. I do have a few blades.
So that real quick, that Biff cane
Yeah.
that you had out a second ago.
Yeah.
How take us through the process of that a little bit. How did you
It was in the video. It was literally made out of modeling clay, plasticine, and then it looked like a Hulk's hand when in the video because it was green.
yeah.
But yeah, I just made that, and then made a quick mold out of a substance called alginate, which is what dentists use to take impressions of your teeth, because it goes off really quick.
Mhm.
And it doesn't stick to anything, so you can fill it with whatever you like. So I filled that with plaster, and then took that out and shaped it better, got it exactly as I wanted it, and then made a silicon mold, which just lasts forever.
Well, Lord Vader says impressive, most impressive in the chat.
Thank you.
And let's see. I saw something pop up. Oh, the Blade Runner machine. I got you.
Blade Runner is the Voight Kempf machine.
Yeah.
I've not seen Blade Runner in so long.
Yeah, me either. It's been years.
So long.
Yeah.
Oh, it's used to find replicants
Yep.
among humans.
Yep, that's right. Very cool there.
Are you very familiar with Blade Runner, Rob?
Oh, this is going to be terrible, but I don't really like Blade Runner.
A lot of people
That's
don't,
okay.
surprisingly. A lot of people are not
yeah,
really
I
fans.
tried when I was like sort of, what, 16.
Mhm.
I found it really boring. I tried again when I was in my 20s, and then when the new one came out, 2049, I thought, right, I'm going to sit down. I'm an adult. I'm going to watch it and I'm going to enjoy it. And I just didn't. I was like, oh, it's so dragged so long. So
The bounty puck from the Mandalorian. There's you an idea. Somebody says, Knight of Ren 789.
yeah,
That would be cool.
yeah. I was also going to make some. I can't remember what the armor's called. The little
Beskar steel.
Beskar. Yeah,
Yeah.
Make some ingots of that.
I am so jealous that you have the skill to do all these things. Like it is a challenge for me to go mow the grass. Like what now? What are you holding right there? What do we have?
It's my coffee cup. I got it from your merch store. You did not see the Echo Base Network on it.
We have a merch store?
Yeah, I've got that. Yeah, yeah, it's brilliant.
We think about that.
On there. There's loads of stuff on there.
Well, we're gonna have to talk to our producer about that.
Mr. Producer.
They do T-shirts and all sorts. You've not seen them, no? Oh, I don't know where they've come from. Then. Oh.
I am so confused.
I basically had some T-shirt transfers and some water
That's
slide
awesome.
graphics, so I thought I'd print them off just for.
I love that.
Oh, sweet! That's all. I was like, did we get a merch store?
We're actually in the process of doing that. Like,
Yeah,
and
I was
launching
like,
the website and everything. I'm like,
I was like, yeah.
did
I was
Mr.
like,
Producer
did that
do
thing
that
go
and not
live?
tell us? Oh, wow. That is funny.
Yeah, you can totally see how confused me and Coach were for a second there. We're like, what? Huh? Well, when did our merch store go online?
Yeah. You saw our faces. We were like stunned. Like,
Yeah.
really? I was part stunned, part thrilled.
I
Yeah.
thought you were going to try and sue me for copyright or something.
No way.
No, absolutely not.
Do whatever you want to do. So let me ask you this. We know what you've got going on.
Yeah.
So were you a Palatoy fan growing up? Did you enjoy the figures?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've still got a lot up in the loft. I've got my original Millennium Falcon. Still got my AT-AT and the ATST. Cool. Ewok Village. Yeah, lots of stuff. My youngest has played with them, so they're not quite the condition they were when I put them in the loft originally, but I've still got them. And they're mostly repairable, I think. So
Nick and I have made several toy orders from the UK over the years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because there's certain ones that are over there that are way more easily available than here.
Yep.
Like a Yak Face or a Han and Carbonite or any of the ones from 1985.
Mm-hmm.
They were so hard to get over here, and they will cost you an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
So,
yep. I actually got my Han Carbonite and my Yak Face from over there in the UK, which were two of my last ones I needed to get my first full run.
mm-hmm. I remember that. That guy says hardcore fan. Yes, sir. Absolutely, he is.
If you're wondering what I'm doing, sorry, Nick. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm literally just pouring a quick mold.
So please take us through it. Like
by the time we're done. This is liquid polyurethane. I measured it out beforehand. It's equal weights of 2 parts.
Mr. Producer, can you make me and Nick a little smaller and blow up our guest here so people can see? No.
I actually just typed that same question.
Now, there we go. Yeah, you can even see. I won't show you what it is yet. I'll wait till I pull it out of the mold. But I'm literally just pouring it in. It's very liquid, this stuff, so it does feel very well. The only problem is if you've got very fine and deep detail, it tends to just hold bubbles. That's why I've got this little stick just to poke it through and get all the bubbles out of the way. And that's it. And that is literally it. And in about 10-15 minutes, we'll be able to pull it out and you'll be able to see what it is. You shrink it back down now.
So you just poured a mold.
Yep.
And in about 10 or 15 minutes, you're going to reveal what this is.
Yep.
Oh, I can't wait.
And I've got
exciting.
one that you can add pigments to it, so you don't even have to paint it if you don't want to. You can put it whatever color you want straight off the bat.
All right. So Lukov asks a great question. How did Rob get so good at making props? Go.
Just trial and error, practice. I used to be, I've had an engineering job, mechanic on cars. So all that sort of hands-on has been there, and it's just imagination, and YouTube videos have helped. If there's something you don't know, it's all out there to discover now. This certainly does make it easier. You don't have to sort of like run around trying to find books anymore.
So have you ever thought about documenting a build and putting that on a channel?
I haven't, because I've only really just sort of got into YouTube. But I think I will now. I think I will start doing some stuff. And
Rob, that would be so amazing, man. Like,
well,
we would subscribe and get that out to everybody.
And then we would try copying what you did, and it would turn out like crap, probably.
Yes, it would look like spaghetti for sure.
Yeah.
Nick, I would never try to build a droid with you. That I would have a stroke before. Like, you don't even show up to our meetings on time. Like, I could not. No.
Yeah.
You are Mr. Unreliable.
Yeah, big time.
The thing with the droids are almost every part is available made if you really want to. You don't have to build it all yourself.
Oh, so you could actually buy each individual piece and basically just put it together?
Yeah, it'll be from different people, because
Right.
Lucas have sort of stepped in and said no one's building a whole droid, but every piece is available. Like, you'll have one person makes the feet, one person makes the legs, one person makes the body panels. It's all available, or you can just download the plans and make every piece.
So for somebody that would be interested in making this all on their own from the ground up, what's the cost difference compared to doing it yourself and making all the parts, doing it all yourself, not buying anything from anybody else, compared to buying all the parts from other people and building it?
It depends on what material you want to build it out of. A lot of people build them out of styrene, so it's literally just like 3mm plastic, the sort of stuff they use for vacuum forming stormtrooper armor. If you did it that way, and if you just wanted a static model, you can do it for probably about £400 or £500. And then a lot of people just use scooter motors to make it mobile. So around $1,000, I should think you'd be able to get one made that looks pretty good and going around. Obviously mine's aluminium, so if you did it yourself, it's not much different, because aluminium's not that much more expensive. But obviously, if you're having someone do it, like the feet, I gave a water jet company the plans, and they just water jet cut out the feet, and that was £120 to have all the feet cut out, and then I welded them together myself. But if people sell the feet, they're normally about like $1,000 for just 3 feet.
Wow.
And then sort of that, or maybe even more for the legs. You can go silly. You can end up spending probably about $15,000 if you wanted to buy all good parts and put it together from the parts that people have made.
I did just see a comment just a second ago that I wanted to. It's a Knight of Ren 789. He said, "What was the most challenging prop you've ever made?"
Probably R2, I should think, because building them from plans, there's 2 types of plans. There's legacy plans, but there's also revisited plans, and it depends which ones you use as to different sizes, and they're not always all marked. So you have to check all the sizes to make sure what you're building is still the one you want to build.
I'm sure that there's a certain level of satisfaction that you get that people who just buy the pieces pre-made and put it together like a Lego build, like,
yeah,
you get the satisfaction because you actually put those, you made those pieces.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you do quite a sense of accomplishment when it all comes together.
Yeah, very cool there.
As you can see, this has already pretty much gone off. But
that was quick.
Yeah, it does. When there's I've got a very quick one. You only get like a 5-minute pot life, so you've got to be quick with it. But yeah, another few minutes, and we'll be able to pull that out already.
Okay. Saw a good post right here. Funniest thing I've seen in a long time. Coach and Nick finding out they have a merch store during a live chat. That's right, Trevor. We're ballers and we didn't even know it.
Here's one of my national treasure boxes with the pipe.
Yeah, that was in the video. I love that. That's
I
so
don't know
well
how
done.
well it will come out, but it does have the script on the handle as well, so you can pull it out. And if you wanted to cut your thumb and put some blood on there, you could roll it and get the message off of there as well.
Wow, that's freaking awesome. Yeah, I saw some people in the chat talking about how cool that was during the video part. Oh, is that a raptor claw?
Yeah, it's my raptor claw that I made as well. I've got a mold that I can make those. They're really easy. They take just as long as this does, so you can pump those out pretty quick.
Wow.
This one's actually my brother-in-law's. He insisted I made him one. Everything I make, he wants one, so I have
to. so is your brother into doing this kind of stuff, or does he just let you do it all and then just try robbing you later?
Yeah, it's my brother-in-law. So he basically.
It's your brother-in-law. Okay.
Yeah, both of these canes are his as well. I've had to, because I haven't got any finished, and he was up last week, so I asked him to bring everything I've given him, so I have some stuff to talk about.
Knight of Ren said thank you for answering his question. And thank you for asking.
Oh, I'm more than welcome.
So tell us a little bit about these lightsabers for your son and your son's fascination for and which son is it?
It's the youngest.
Okay.
The professor. Yeah. He's he just seemed to be lightsabers was his thing, and he's got all of the blade builders ones. He's got one we bought him when it first came out. It's got about 30 different pieces in the kit, so you can make so many different lightsabers. We'll put it all together. And apparently, I found out now that's worth about £200. So he's going to look after that one. Yeah, but he hasn't got any of the master replicas or anything like that. But he's just got.
Now, have you built a bunch of them?
I've built him a couple. I've built him a couple. So these are a couple of his that I've borrowed, just so. But but he's pretty much destroyed them. It's only lighting up about halfway now because he's always out in the garden using them against trees.
So have you ever inspected any of the master replica stuff and I was just curious if you knew the quality difference between what master replica does compared to what builders such as yourself do. Are they pretty much the same, or is their quality just way beyond yours or about the same as yours? Or
they're very good, but they're not 100% accurate. Definitely not. But if you wanted them to be 100% accurate, you'd have to buy a Graflex to actually build one. But then you're talking £300-500 just for the Graflex flash, just for the body of the lightsaber, and then obviously adding all the parts from there on. Wow. So they're good. They are very good, and they look amazing when displayed, but they're not entirely accurate. But they're certainly close enough. But who wouldn't want an all aluminium or all metal lightsaber that's combat ready? So.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Lukov says, what are your upcoming projects, and what does Rob want to build most, but perhaps is beyond his grasp at the moment?
I'd love an Airwolf.
Oh God, I love Airwolf. That would be so cool.
Even just finding a fuselage is just nigh on impossible, but that would be right up there. When I win the lottery, I'm sure I'll get there.
I don't know if you saw our top 5 video, but on 80s TV shows, but Airwolf was in my top 5.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I've got parts to build Street Hawk. I just need the donor bike if I can find one cheap enough, because Honda XL 500s are not cheap anymore. They used to be able to pick them up for £100 for one with a burnt out engine, but now they're $2,500. So that might not be happening. The next project is continue with kit. I'm building a 383 engine for him, so he'll go from, it's probably about 210 horsepower at the moment. It should be about 420 when he's back on the road. So it should be quite a noticeable jump. After that, probably Hanning Carbonite, the 1-to-1 size one.
Oh my goodness.
God, that would be awesome. I would love to have that displayed in my house. A freaking full size Han Carbonite.
Yeah.
Which I did Master Replica do one of those two that you could buy?
Yeah, again, it's good, but it's not entirely accurate.
Yeah.
I do have. If you could wait a couple of seconds, I'll just come straight back.
Yep.
While he's doing that, that guy says Echo Base Network, these last 2 episodes of Fathers and Sons has thus far managed to bring tears to my eye. Extremely touching. Thank you. Thank you so much, that guy says. We love our Saturday nights with our people celebrating why we love Star Wars. It's just an awesome, awesome night, guys.
Yep.
We love it.
I bought this off of eBay. My goodness. It's going to be 8 or 9 years ago now. But this is the proper life cast of Han Solo in Carbonite.
Oh, that looks so good.
And I don't need it anymore. So I may be sending it to the States if any of you want to fight over it for stick on your wall or anything.
I call dibs over Coach.
No, you don't. Calling means nothing. This is an auction, son.
I think we will give this one to Nick because I've got something in the pipeline especially for Coach.
Okay.
If he would like it. It will go well with your collection in the background anyway.
I can't stop smiling. Lukov says, I would love to have my own likeness in Carbonite and have it passed down to my family through the generation.
Oh, yes. Wow, that would be awesome.
Oh, what I was sitting here thinking is he goes through all these different props and stuff. Rob could open up a Star Wars museum.
Yeah.
Like, it would just be amazing.
Yeah. In regards to Lukov's comment,
that's hilarious.
That would just go hand in hand with the Disney trilogy that, hey, nobody's ever really gone. They're just frozen in Carbonite.
That's right. Need to freeze me and you can have me forever, Nick.
Yeah. Yeah. If Coach goes before I go, guys, he'll still be with us in Carbonite right behind me on my wall. And we'll be like, if Coach was here, he'd be saying, God, whatever, you know.
You guys have seen Mandalorian, I assume, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you see the likeness of Lucas hanging up in the Carbonite rack?
Was that Lucas?
It certainly was close enough to him that I couldn't imagine it was in
the first
else.
episode?
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember that.
Huh. I was wondering who those people were on there.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go back and rewatch that episode.
Right.
Mexican Iron Man has something that we could put in Carbonite for generations of future Aztec princesses. Oh, my goodness.
Right. This is ready to come out the mold if you want to see what it is.
All right. Here we go.
All right, guys. Unveiling.
104 is literally how many grams it takes to fill it, so I don't have to waste plastic whenever I mix it up. But
oh, speaking of, wow,
there we go.
That is so awesome. Look at that. That is amazing, guys.
And is it like pretty much completely hard right now, Rob?
Yeah, that's it. It's absolutely rock solid now.
Hey, hang on, Rob. Hang on.
Coach is getting tied up in his cords.
Mine is not as cool as yours, but
I used to have that one as well.
there she is.
I can
do
you one better though if you like, because
I know you can.
I did one of these earlier, and then on the side where the green light should be, I've drilled it out. And I've got a square LED, and I've painted it. And now,
oh man, that is so freaking cool.
So now
that is so freaking cool. That's so much better than the Kenner version.
And it's the
it's
the right size of 3.75 as well, so you can sit it next to your figures.
Wow,
That
that's
is
freaking
amazing.
awesome.
Oh
So
my
so
goodness.
so you got something on the back of that to power the LED?
Yeah, I literally just threw together. It's just a switch and a battery, really.
Oh, okay,
But,
sweet.
I can make them hollow, so it would all fit in and be flush. But it was just quick something I thought of earlier today. Thought I'd just throw it together.
Oh,
That's
just thought of
awesome.
this today. Just take care. It would take me months to do that.
Yeah, it would
Oh
probably
my
take me
goodness.
longer than months. I'm a
Night
little
of
bit
Ren
slower than
789
Coach.
says that is freaking awesome. Absolutely, it is. Fenrir Fire is giving you all kinds of claps. We got trophies coming up. I mean, oh wow, that really is incredible.
Yep. So you did say you still had a lot of your old Kenner Star Wars
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah, all up in the loft. Yeah.
Did you were you a big collector of that stuff as you got older? Did you go back to trying to collect all that stuff, or is that just stuff you had when you were a kid?
It's all my childhood toys. I've just sort of recently, now I've got sort of the opportunity, is now I'm starting to look to sort of see if I can get some of it back, or just increase what I've already got.
Well, with the skills you have, you should be able to trade up to a full collection of Kenner figures pretty easily. If I had those skills, I'd be making all kinds of stuff going, man, I'll trade you this right here. This is a prop of whatever for that yak face and Death Star gunner that you got, or something.
The biggest problem is places to put it where it's going to be safe, because a couple of the boys would still just want to grab it and play with it. So,
oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, where I am here, this is just a little garage unit that I rent, but I've built a mezzanine upstairs. I've got a little clean room, so I've got like display items up in there.
So that sort of omens that you were talking about earlier, do you still have that, or?
No, I don't know. No, I went through a few of them.
Wow.
Jedi Bill says if I had the resources, I would build a life-size castle of Grayskull.
Or Thundercat's lair. That would be good.
Oh my goodness!
God, can you imagine a 1-to-1 Thundercat's lair or castle of Grayskull?
I would
build huge.
I would build a Voltron that could be controlled by just the black line.
That would be massive. So Rob, are you familiar with the Millennium Falcon, the 1-to-1 Millennium Falcon fan build that's going on here in the States?
Yes, yeah. I've one of the websites I go on quite a bit. Guys making the cockpit for that is absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
it is. Well, it couldn't be any better. It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah, I would love to go out and visit that whenever it gets completed.
Yeah. Oh, we will. That'll be a good episode, Nick.
Oh,
a
God,
Matrix from
awesome.
Transformers would be cool. The Matrix of leadership.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that in a video you guys haven't seen yet.
Nick and I made a video today that's going to be dropping on Monday about that very thing. So make sure that you check that out in a brand new episode of Nick's Takes, where we take on John Campia.
Yeah, and I brought Coach on as a guest VIP.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll be dropping that on Monday. So Rob, tell us some of the other. Do you do prop? Like I know you were talking about swords. Do you do? And we saw the Han Solo blaster. Do you do any other prop weapon builds, like a Alien's pulse rifle, or?
Do have one, but it's I didn't make it. This is airsoft.
Guys, airsoft makes one of those?
But I do also have a I can't remember what the number is, an 827 or something shotgun, which I'm also gonna put in that part, so it will also fire shotgun shells as well.
I feel like we could just. Does Rob have? We could make that a game.
Yeah.
Like, Rob, do you have the chastity belt from Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Who showed you? No, I haven't. No.
I was about to like, whoa.
I was like, wow. I was like, man, I got to think of something crazy now.
I do. Oh. Anybody like RoboCop?
Oh, yeah.
Sir. Dead or
Original.
alive, you're coming with me.
Proper RoboCop, obviously.
Yeah,
not
the
that.
original one.
Yeah. I've got finish it, but I've got the Cobra assault cannon.
Oh yeah.
State of the art bang bang.
That's right.
Yeah, which because I put a camcorder up here, it has a screen on the back when I put it together. It'll have 72 times zoom, night vision, and pretty much everything else you want, really. It's that's gas powered airsoft for that one.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Yeah, nothing else. Nothing else
So-
under the table.
So what about like models? Were you ever big into like model building? Like I've seen a lot of really cool model builds of like Star Destroyers and Super Star Destroyers with the fiber optic lighting and all that sort of stuff. And I believe R2 has some fiber optics in him, doesn't he?
The original one does. This one doesn't. This one's just got it's literally just LED clusters. So they're
Okay.
you can just about see them on there. They are just flickering constantly, and it's a bigger one on the back.
Right. Yeah.
Which you can't see very well, but yeah, there's one in the back there as well as LEDs in the hollow projectors.
You know, if I had the skill, and I don't, and I never will, but if I did, there's one particular droid that I would build, that I would want. And Rob, for some reason, I think it is right up your alley. I would want a Vincent from the Black Hole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Vincent
I've
from the
seen a
Black
couple,
Hole would be
yeah.
awesome.
I've seen
Yes.
a couple, and also Maximilian as well, with rotating blades for hands. So.
Yeah, it would be amazing. Nick, we
Yeah.
got a couple super chats if you want to bring those in.
Yep. So Jedi Bill sent us a $5 super chat just for being wonderfully awesome. Well, thank you, Jedi Bill 797.
Well, we think
You-
you're awesome, man. Thank you, for
You,
all
my
this.
friend,
Yeah,
are wonderfully awesome.
that's exactly right. Thank you
He-
for
a- actually,
blowing the chat up.
actually, he was probably talking about Rob because he's way more.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
right.
He's way more
No.
awesome
Oh,
than
yeah.
me and Coach
Yes.
are.
Absolutely.
No,
Me and
no,
Coach
no.
don't have those kind of skills over there.
Me and Nick are the two turds that R2 rolls over
Yeah.
in the street.
I've got building one of Kit's steering wheels at the moment because I need one for mine. So
Oh, okay. I saw the
that
one in the
in
video,
pictures,
the black one that you had.
yeah, that was a couple that I built last year for someone.
We got one other super chat from our boy 19K Fox. Thank you, 19K Fox, for
Hey,
$9.99 super chat. What's up, boys? Can't wait to see y'all take it to Campia.
Well, we do. We get
Yeah.
him.
But well, surprisingly, we're in somewhat of agreement with him though too in this video. You'll
Yeah,
have to
but-
watch and see. You'll have to
Yeah,
watch
but when he
and see.
butchers a classic Transformers name live
yeah.
on air, talking about what a big Transformers is, like it would be. It's kind of similar to saying Megatan
Yeah,
instead of Megatron.
yeah.
Speaking of Transformers, Rob, where are
Yeah.
those?
Well, I haven't made any.
Well, let's
It's slightly
go.
more complicated.
Can you make some Transformers magic happen in the next 15 minutes? Like, I'm just curious.
Got
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
a couple of GoBots somewhere.
Go bots.
Coach is literally going to get a list put together to send to Rob and be
Oh,
like,
my
right,
goodness.
Rob, I need this stuff done from you like in the next, couple weeks. And I need this, name your price and I'm going to send you the money for it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Hey,
So I've got something on the go. It's going to take me about a week. Once we do this giveaway, I can either send those out to you straight away, or if you can give me a week before I send those, I can send the other thing along as well.
Oh, you could take your time, sir.
Yeah. We'll just wait so you can do it all in one shipment, and you won't have to make multiple trips
Okay.
to the post office and all that.
It's to do with events of this week anyway, but it should come out okay. I've already made the packaging. I just got to make the item itself.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah,
All right.
I can't wait for you guys to see. How many people do we got in the chat here? 32?
42. 42.
42?
42.
All right. You know what? I never
So we got a look at this, Rob. So does Rob video document his project builds? Like, you got people asking.
Yeah, I really haven't. No, I've taken pictures of some stuff along the way, but I've never done full videos. But I think I'm going to start doing them now. I think I'll probably start with kit and then hand in carbonite.
That'll be great.
Mm.
And you know what, man? That will have high rewatchability.
Mm.
Watching a master put those things together, because you're doing something that other people can't do. Like a regular person can't just go into their garage and build a droid. You know, like I could never do that. And watching people do things like that would be amazing.
Mm. Yeah, I will start to look into doing it. I think definitely.
So, tell us about your sons and how Star Wars rank on their list.
My eldest, it's right up there. I mean, it was his birthday yesterday, and he was still asking for. He's just turned 19 now, and he's still asking for original Battlefront 1 and 2 on his PSP. Because the first time he gets a smudge on it, it doesn't work. He just snaps it in half and sticks it down the toilet. So we're constantly buying new ones for him. And youngest is still playing it. We've just bought him the new Star Wars game, and he's starting to get into that.
Battlefront or Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, Fallen Order. Yeah.
I have started that. I've not finished it yet, but I quite enjoy that game. And Coach actually just recently got Battlefront 2.
I think.
I've seen some of his gameplay. Yeah.
Oh, it's atrocious. I know.
Well, that was also what, your first time ever playing it?
Yeah.
So, speaking of, are you going to be giving the folks at home more Battlefront gameplay video, or
me? Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you play very many games, Rob?
Not as many as I used to. I do when I can. It's mostly GTA 5 really. I just sort of drop in, drop out, that sort of stuff.
I got GTA.
I get heavily into it.
It's those games are good where you could just jump into the world and wreak some havoc and then leave.
Yeah.
I want that car. Run that person over. Absolutely. Well, what do we got going on for a giveaway, guys?
Well, as you both know, I've spent the last week or so mucking around with some figures.
Yeah, we know what's coming.
We do.
Hope nobody jumps all over me, because they were original vintage ones that I've been messing around with. So I know
there's plenty of them out there.
Yeah, yeah. So right, well, what we've got is got some cards, and as you can see, they're Boba Fett cards. I've got two types. So we've got Empire Strikes Back card and just the standard Star Wars card. So whoever wins, you have to decide which one you want. They're repro cards anyway. Plus
even the back of them were correct. I saw a 21 back. Yeah.
They're quite nice. They are very, really nice. The punch holes have been punched as well, but they're still in there, so they are really nice. But we've got obviously Boba Fett.
So is that an actual Boba Fett figure?
This is an original 1979.
Mm-hmm.
The 1979 Hong Kong figure.
Hong Kong.
But this is separate.
We got there, guys.
Now the reason it's separate is because I took him apart and I turned him into a J slot rocket firing Boba Fett.
Oh my goodness.
J slot rocket firing Boba Fett.
Just for the
just
for
to
the
prove.
layman that's not aware, Rob produced something that would be a prototype
I'll
Boba
have to
Fett
find that.
figure. And if that were real, Nick, do you have any idea what those are going for now?
I believe the last one sold for, was it 26,000?
One sold a couple of weeks ago for $187,000, including.
Oh, are they up that high now?
Yeah.
Yes.
So if
I was
whoever
way
wins it,
off.
if you do sell it for something like that, we'll go halves. But yeah, he's and I've got 3 of them. We're giving one away. The other 2 will find homes, I'm sure. But,
So
there's 2 rockets to come with him because we know what's going to happen. Exactly what I've just done. I fired it and lost it, so there'll be two full rockets.
I actually saw it hit your shirt when you fired it a minute ago, so it's definitely right below you.
There's a half rocket, so you can just sit it in the top, so you're not having to weaken the spring by if you're going to display him. But also, if you like things a little bit more screen accurate, I also machined this up on the lathe, so you get
Oh, that is so awesome.
a more accurate rocket, which will also go in the back and fire if you want it to.
nobody has that.
No,
Nobody.
so I made one out of aluminium and then molded it. So that's
an authentic.
So this is the same plastic as.
I don't even know how do you even say that? Like, you just took an original Kenner figure and upgraded it. Is basically what you did.
Yeah.
So that will.
That guy says, "I've always wanted a Boba Fett."
So you can sit in the back like that and look a bit more accurate if you want to, or
that looks so cool. So do you got the original blaster that came with him with these?
Oh yeah, it fell off. It's not an original; it's a repro, but it is very good.
That's it. Even the right color, blue.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, he's complete. He'll come with a card. And a couple of rockets. Well, you get 3.5 rockets. Should be a bit of fun for whoever wants it, or just sit it in the shelf.
That is so freaking cool, man. That is so freaking cool. Can you hold it up there for the folks one more time, Rob?
Yep. Well,
So this is a Rob Pearson modified 1979 Kenner
J-slot
Boba Fett with a J-slot rocket firing rocket on the back of them.
and it works.
And it works.
And it's coming MOC in the package.
Yep. So he has a card back.
I'm just gonna say I don't know, Rob, because I don't. I mean, Rob, you know me on the eBay channel.
Yeah.
I don't sell reproductions.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna guess if you were to sell this on eBay, this would go for hundreds of dollars.
I have absolutely no idea.
I really don't either. I'm actually going to look that up while we're sitting here, and he's showing off that beautiful piece of art right there.
Yeah. So real quick, take us through the process how you did this, Rob.
They've got a seam right around the middle, so I just pinched him with basically a pair of nutcrackers, and once you hear the first crack, don't go any further, and then you'll be able to see where he's starting to open up, and then just sort of prized him open. The original rocket is still the firing rocket.
Oh,
they literally just glue it in from standard. So the first one I did tried to get the rocket out, but it just rounded the top off the rocket. So then I used a small Dremel just to clean it out of the slot. About halfway down, there was like a wall inside. So then machined that out as well, and then using some needle files and Bunsen burner, basically, Started to work my way through the back to cut the main slot, and then tied it up with the needle files. I got a big box of springs, so I found the right type of spring. The first one was a bit too much, really. The first spring, so I've put something a bit weaker in there, but it will still fire. It will still fire across a room.
So the first one, so the one you got in there now will fire across the room, and the one you had in before would fire down the street.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it probably would have just exploded if you'd used him a few too many times, because it was quite a powerful spring. So as you can see, it doesn't get the lever at the moment doesn't go all the way to the top, but it really doesn't need to. It's very, very springy. Once you let go, it does fly to the top. But yeah, it's all fully functional.
That is amazing.
So the back of him, did you make that, or did that come from the figure and you just basically drilled?
Yeah, if you look at a standard figure, you can see there's a slight indent where this was supposed to have been. I think Coach is going to get one. You'll see there's just a slight ripple in the back where you can see where it should have been. The whole
here we go. Standard figure.
The main design is all there. It's just opening it out. Yeah, see, as you can see on that one.
Okay, yeah.
And it's the all the internal parts are made from the same plastic as this. Really, I just used some red dye in it before it goes off, so it won't scratch. Basically, it is red right through, so there's no loss of any color if you do start shooting other figures and having a domino effect.
Now show the folks at home one more time the other rocket that you built for him that is more movie authentic.
And while he's doing that, Knight of Ren 789 says, I mean, the figure looks so much like the real rocket firing Fett, spot on. Mexican Iron Man says, Rob, your craftsmanship is unbelievably next level, brother.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yep. So the one on the left there, guys, is one that Rob made that is more movie accurate.
Amazing.
And then the one on the right is just like the one that came with the original figure.
Yeah. So
I
made both of these out of aluminium, and then this one was easy enough because it was just straight on the lathe and done. This one, once I made the main shaft, I then had to use a Dremel to put the lines in the side of it, and then made a quick mold of that, tidied it up to make it look how I wanted to properly, and then made a final mold of that one. So I can make as many rockets as I like now.
Rob, could you make me, in all seriousness, could you make me a partner here at Echo Base Network who will actually show up to meetings on time?
I can only do so much, Coach. I don't know if you can see there, but there's a small black rod in the bottom. It's a carbon fiber rod because that is quite skinny on top. So I've put a carbon fiber rod in it to make it a bit stronger as well. So,
oh, nice.
So you shouldn't have any problems if you do fire it. It won't break. It's quite nice and strong.
So not only is it well crafted, it is well made. Very strong and sturdy. That's awesome.
Didn't know where that one was. That's the original aluminium one that I made. So,
there we go. There we go. Yep.
There we go.
That is so freaking cool.
Oh, there's the original aluminium rocket, and then I molded that, and then with the plastic one, I managed to put the grooves in the side of it, and then remold it to get the final rocket. So there's one of the internal parts, which I made out of aluminium first, so I could mold that, and that's the tab that sticks out of his back on the end of it.
I guess it's easier for you when you're building something, if you're going to build multiple, just to do them all together at the same time.
Yeah, and that's the beauty with the mold, because I can, although I only had a mold for one rocket, I then molded 4 rockets and then make a mold of the 4 rockets, so you can pour 4 rockets at a time rather than one and then waiting for them to all come out.
Well, Rob, I'm sitting here looking at the chat, and you definitely have some people who are giving you major props to your skill.
Oh, thank you very much.
and you deserve that. And your channel is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, if
I-
you guys have not subbed to Rob's channel, definitely go sub, because he said earlier that he is going to be looking at starting to do some more video vlogs on a lot of the stuff that he does
on his
and
makes.
yeah, yep, on the stuff that he's doing. And I know, speaking for myself, I would love to see something like that,
Absolutely.
from Rob. I would definitely be tuning in for those videos and definitely be watching.
Yep. And you can make like a how-to guide for people, for dummies like us.
Yeah.
So we can sit there and do it as well. That would be so awesome. And Rob, I mean, we only started this channel in April. Like we're still relatively a baby channel here on YouTube.
Yeah. I did
but
just see a
if there's
message pop up there. I have not made a hoverboard. No. Another one on the list. I've got all the graphics packages on my computer so that I can print everything off. I've just got to make the board. Really, it won't work, obviously, but it will look the part.
So speaking of just on the Back to the Future kick here, did you see Coach's and mine's live stream that we did with Michael from Retro Blasting?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Are you familiar with him, Michael from Retro Blasting?
I subbed to him a few weeks ago. I think I'd seen some about a year ago, and I don't know why I didn't sub them. And then I sort of lost track of it. But yeah, when he was on the channel last week or the week before, I subbed to him then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually, Coach, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't he have a Back to the Future DeLorean with the flux capacitor and all that? Yeah. I thought so. So yeah, I know you're doing the kit car. Have you ever looked or thought about doing a DeLorean, a Back to the Future car?
It's the cost of the car at the moment. Me and a friend many moons ago bought a Volkswagen Scirocco, and we cut the back out of it, and we made all plywood parts and turned it into our own version of a DeLorean. And we drove that around for a while. We had a blue neon wire that when plugged onto 12 volts, it doesn't shine up like an LED. It's just a constant glowing wire. So we had that all the way around the arches and everything. So it all lit up and looked pretty good. But it was a Volkswagen Scirocco, not a DeLorean.
That's awesome.
Wow. So did you guys get a lot of stares from people going down the road?
Yep.
I can imagine.
I would want a yellow Volkswagen Bumblebee.
That would be good. Yeah.
From the newer Transformers movies?
No, from the G1 cartoon, baby.
All right, so I got a question for Coach and Rob. All right, so Rob has made 3 of these rocket firing Boba Fett's. He's going to be giving one of them away. We can either do the giveaway tonight, or we can wait until we actually get them from Rob and then show them, so that way people that haven't seen the stream can be tuning in to when we actually have them in hand and can actually send them, because Rob's got something else he's going to be sending that he's putting together for Coach. And so it's going to be, you said it's going to be a week or two, Rob, right before you.
Yeah.
Okay. So it'll be a week or two. So maybe by the end of February, 1st of March, we'll have that stuff. Did you guys want to do the giveaway tonight, or do you want to wait till we get it in hand?
Totally up to Rob.
I'm happy to do it tonight. The courier I use to go to America only takes 2 days, so you'll have it pretty quick once I send it. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, yeah, we can go ahead and do it tonight then.
Yeah, it was more just to know, sort of, in case someone wins it that isn't in America. Then obviously I'll send it.
Jedi Bill 797 says he just subscribed to your channel. Alan Sparks says +1 sub. So
yeah, there's a few videos on there. You've got sort of a few quick videos of kit and my aluminium Captain America shield.
I saw that.
My vibranium Captain America shield.
And
Yeah.
you got videos of R2 on there too, don't you?
Yes, yeah. The last Comic Con I took him to is on there.
Yeah.
Made a little video on there. Haven't got my Batleth on there. I've got Worf's Batleth that I made.
All right. Let's
I don't
see.
think of anything else.
I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up the spin wheel that we are going to be putting people's names in. How many people do we got in the chat? I don't got it.
6.
Okay. All right. So I need everybody who wants to enter the free giveaway.
Only do this one time.
Yeah. Only do this one time right now. Type in the chat, "Hail Rob."
Hail, not hail, Rob. Hail, Rob.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said.
I know. I wasn't correcting you. I was just saying.
Tomato.
Oh, you're so sensitive. I swear. Rob, please build me somebody.
So yeah, put hail, not
hey,
hell,
guys.
hail,
listen, Nick, is this okay? I want to say this real quick. So, my wife actually ordered grocery pickup, and I've got to go pick those groceries up. So I'm gonna have to run. I'm gonna let you two take us home, if y'all don't mind. Oh my gosh, K2SO.
Yes. Could be your new partner.
Yeah. Yep. But Nick, I want to watch Picard episode 2 and jump back on live later on and let people just jump on with us if they want to.
Okay. Yes. All right. So before Coach leaves, guys, and before we do this free giveaway, me and Coach are just gonna come back on and engage with the chat, engage with everybody.
Probably 3 or 4
here.
hours from now.
Yeah. It'll be a little while from now, but just stay tuned. Click that bell for notifications. So when we put the link up there for that, we're going to be going live here in just a little bit. You guys will get notified. But when we have guests on like this, we try to keep the conversation going, and we don't get to engage with all of you in the chat as much as we would like to. So we are actually going to be going live later on this evening and doing that. So definitely come back and check that out later on tonight. Be on the lookout for it.
All right, let me say my goodbyes real quick. I did see Loki in the chat earlier. Hail Loki! Thank you for being here, man. We enjoyed last week with you, brother, and every week with you. Honestly,
that was amazing last week.
Alan
Hail
Sparks
Loki.
is here. Hail Alan! So, Rob, you're awesome, man. Just keep doing what you do. We love you, man. I'm gonna have to go ahead and go, but I will chat at you soon. And you and Nick got it.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks.
Nick,
Bye.
can you try to keep the ship floating and not sink it? Do you think you can handle this?
I will do my best.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Let's cross our fingers, Echo Base.
Yeah, the ship's about to go down. All right, I'm just putting everybody's name in here, Rob. Let's see. Pablo. So which carrier do you use to ship over to the States, Rob?
I use a company called Trans-Global Express, and they deal with everybody, TNT, DHL.
Oh, okay. Okay,
everyone.
Nice.
But I think they send so much at once. They get such amazing deals that I've been on the American sites and seen like sort of like $170 to send something. I got some wheels for an A-Team van sent over, and they did it for I think I think it was like $82, and it took 2 days for 4 aluminium wheels to come over from the States.
Wow.
Crazy.
So are you is that something else you're looking at doing, is putting an A-team van together?
Oh, I did a long time ago. Yeah.
So this is something you've done in the past.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. Did you see mine and Coach's video with our A-team intro with Ray and Finn?
Yes. Yeah.
I thought that we got copyrighted on that because we used the A-team music. But if anybody out there, if you guys have not seen it, it's one of our older videos, and I want to say it's called the B Team, or I can't remember what it's called, but it's the thumbnail has the Emperor on it, and we have a 80s A-team theme that we do that has Poe, Finn, and Ray, and Coach did a really good job on putting that together. So if you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out. So did you so you grew up watching those shows, the A-Team,
Oh,
Knight
absolutely.
Rider, what about Fall Guy?
Yeah. Fall Guy. Yeah.
Fall Guy.
Reruns of the $6 Million Man. Everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah. Yeah. Me and my friends still talk about Battlestar Galactica. We still can't believe that was only one season. It feels like it was on forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. One season of the original, and then you had Galactica 1980, whatever it was, where they finally found Earth, and it was only like 3 actors from the original was in it. But yeah, that original one was, and Buck Rogers in the 25th Century with Gil Gerard. Absolutely love it.
Okay, I think I got everybody in here that is going to be doing the giveaway. Again, if you want in on this giveaway, you got to put Hail Rob in the chat. And the giveaway is for a Rob Pearson modified original Boba Fett Kenner figure with the J slotted rocket firing mechanism on the back of it. Very well made. And he did 2 rockets will come with it, and a third that is not just a orange pointy piece. It's actually more of a movie looking rocket he had on the back of his backpack there. So if you guys have not already said Hail Rob in the chat and want to get in on this, this is your last chance. I am going to share my screen here just so everybody can see who all is in here. All right. Flywheel changes. All right, so these are the names I have on here. If you do not see your name and you want to be in on this giveaway, put Hail Rob in the chat. I got Christopher, but I have not got Demon Scythe. Hail Demon Scythe. Demon Scythe, if you guys have not subscribed to Demon Scythe Synthwave, definitely go sub to him. If our mods can put the link to his channel in the chat, definitely go sub to him. He's done a lot of really cool artwork for Doomcock. He is a fantastic artist. So if you have not subbed, definitely go sub to him. And I'm putting you in on this giveaway right now, Demon. So let me put him in here. All right, Keeley. I guess I'll let Keeley in on the chat, even though Keeley is a freaking Alabama fan. I'm letting you in this one time, Keeley. After this, you're banned from giveaways. I'm just kidding. You're really not. All right, so we got Keeley and we got Demon Scythe. Bajorn. JORN JKOB. All right, apply wheel changes. All right, if you guys do not see your name on this wheel, 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right. Entries are closed. So I'm going to spin this 3 times. I'm going to spin it 3 times, and whoever's name it lands on for the 3rd time is who's going to win this. And Rob is over in the UK, so if you are overseas, you can get in touch with us, and we will put you in touch with Rob, and he can go ahead and ship it to you since he's already over there. All right, so here we go. Spin number 1. Captain Track. Spin number 2. Stephen Ernest. And I have got back-to-back names on these spins doing this in the past, so it is a possibility. Spin number 3. See, because Captain Trek, he was the first one to get to land on it, and he was the 3rd person. So Captain Trek, you are the winner of this freaking awesome and amazing rocket firing Boba Fett. It's so cool. So in the chat, put what you want. Do you want it on an Empire card or a Star Wars card? Because this is going to be a carded figure. Fenrir, you've won 2 of your giveaways. You can't win them all, man. You can't win them all. Which you should be getting the Leia this next week. You'll have to forgive me on the that was totally on me, Fenrir Fire, with all the stuff I had going on with Chico and family and work stuff. It's just been a freaking nightmare for me schedule wise over here. But yeah, the Leia figure's on its way. You should have it this next week. So yeah, Captain Trek, if you want to put, are you in the States, or are you here in the, or are you overseas somewhere? Either or, just reach out to me on Twitter, Echo Base Network, Captain Trek, and we will go ahead and make sure that you get that. And you'll have to take a picture of it for us and send it to us, and we'll post it on our page and show everybody that you got it, that we actually do send people their stuff that they win, which Fenrir has sent us pictures, and we're going to include him in a further later on video. All right, Rob, you got any last words, anything else you want to mention or talk about before we wrap this up?
I was just thinking, if you'll have me back sometime.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll do another giveaway, but this time it'll be a 1-to-1 prop rather than a figure.
Okay, all right.
And I don't remember earlier when I said who wouldn't want an all metal lightsaber combat ready.
Yeah,
I was thinking perhaps we'll make one.
Oh, that would be awesome. Everybody would love to freaking have a 1-to-1 actual lightsaber hilt.
And well, with a combat blade in it, so you can go around hitting people.
Wow, that would be freaking amazing.
And
the thing is,
we'll put lights and sound in it as well. So
the thing is, guys, I'm gonna have to warn everybody in the chat right now that these Rob Pearson giveaways, when they are sent out, there's a possibility me and Coach might try stealing them. Guys, I'm just saying it is a possibility. But no, but for real, Rob, thank you so much for coming on tonight. We totally enjoyed getting to tell your story and having you on and see all the cool stuff that we wish we had the ability to do and the talent to do. You are super, super talented, and it is a super, super pleasure of ours to have you a part of this community. And thank you so much for all the support that you've given us. I mean, with you even got our merch already before our merch even come out.
It's just a prototype. So.
Yeah, which is super cool. Which, speaking of merch, we do have that stuff in the process, guys. It's just going on in the background. You guys have to remember, me and Coach do have full-time jobs and lives outside of YouTube, so this is more of just a fun hobby for us. So we don't get to put as much time into it as, say, Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers or some of those other channels. But thank you, everybody, for being here. If you guys have not subbed to Rob, if our mods could put links to his channel one more time in there. Like I said earlier, he is going to be doing videos in the future on prop builds and that sort of stuff. Even maybe for the next giveaway, you might do some
that would
vlog.
be one thing. Would chat rather it be an existing lightsaber like Luke Skywalker's Return of the Jedi, or like Obi-Wan Kenobi's, or just a custom build purely for a one-off?
Yeah, chat. Put Luke, Obi-Wan, or custom in the chat. What would you guys like to see Rob build? Or is Vader? Is Vader's an option? Is that doable?
It's doable. It's probably
or is it more of a difficult one to do?
There's definitely more parts to it, yeah. But anything's possible.
All right, yeah. So real quick in the chat, guys, just put which one you guys would like to see more. Luke, Obi-Wan, custom, and we'll leave it at those three. We'll leave it at those three. We don't want to put too much pressure on Rob over there for giveaways. All right, so we got one for Obi-Wan, and we are 30 seconds behind, so it'll take a minute for these to start rolling through. All right, so we got 2 for Obi-Wan, 2 for Luke. Oh, here they come. Luke's really starting to come in. That was going to be my vote, is Return of the Jedi Luke's green saber. I think I think other than Vader's, I think that's probably the most iconic one.
Yeah, so we'll make an accurate aluminium version of this one.
Yeah.
We'll put I'll get a sound chip and green LED, and we'll get it all working as it should.
Awesome. Yeah, it looks like Luke's Jedi saber is the clear winner in the chat. So yeah, guys, definitely stay tuned for upcoming episodes with Rob on here, and be on the lookout on his channel for when he does the builds for that, and we'll be giving it away on a future live stream. But thank you guys so much for being here. We really appreciate it. Stay tuned for upcoming video of me and Coach later on tonight, where we'll just interact and chat with you guys. And until the next time, guys, we'll see you later.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rob, for being here.
Thanks for having me. It's been really good fun. Thank you.